Supreme court, which that type of court does not exist anymore, but it's really nothing like grass. I mean, grass is so unique. There's really nothing that you can train on it, and nowadays, even the grass courts back in the States are totally different than the grass courts at Wimbledon. And truly, the grass courts at Wimbledon are in the most amazing shape possible.
Yeah, so for you, Monica reached the final 92, was it, against Steffi?
Right.
Obviously has won 9 other Grand Slams in her career, but for you, what was the challenge of playing on grass? Because if you've ever hit on a grass court, it's much different, as Monica's talking about, than playing on any other tennis court.
For me, it was very simple. I play two hands on both sides, so
Yeah.
I have my
Yes.
racket two hands. I hold it as a one-hander.
Right.
Look at the difference. So
Yeah.
really, and on a court surface like grass, where it's really fast and the ball stays slow, it's a decent side disadvantage. I never liked the bounce of the ball, that it kind of bounced, and second week, very different bounce from first week. So for me, I never really adjusted well to grass. In hindsight, I probably would have done maybe a few different things, added a few dimensions to my game. Unfortunately, I did not, and that's probably why I never won Wimbledon.
Well, the surface has changed so much now in the modern game. The grass is slowed down a little bit, it plays slower, and all the surfaces seem to play a little bit similar.
Which I think for the grass, it's a terrific move Wimbledon made, because for a while it was just serve and volley and 1 or 2 points, especially when you watch the men's game, the men's finals of Ivanisevic, Agassi, and that generation. It was getting too fast. I think myself, now that I've retired, I view tennis as a fan, as a former player, and I want to appreciate the points. I want to be able to relate to, instead of just watching a serve and a volley, 2 points. So I think it's been great. I think it's a lot more fun to watch on TV, and you know, I really wish I was playing nowadays, because I think I would have done a little better on grass than way back then. But you know, it's fast.
I think we agree with that, right? I think we want some play.
To walk, for me, to walk on the center court for the first time is a magical experience, because for so many years you watch it on TV. Where I grew up in my former country, the only 2 tennis tournaments and the finals that we got to see were the French Open and Wimbledon. So in my memory, I remember Chrissy and Martina. I mean, they played over and over, maybe Hanneman, Likova, and a few other players. And I remember the curtsy and all that stuff. So when I first went out on center court, I think I was more nervous about curtsying the right way and not creating a falca and all the stuff than playing. Yeah, and then, you know, second time you step on that court, you realize I better show up with
Tennis on the Thames, and we're so lucky to be joined by Monica Seles, a 9-time Grand Slam champion, a former world #1. I'm thinking back to your childhood and your dad, who was so instrumental in your career when he would draw little cartoons on tennis balls to keep you playing tennis. Who were your idols growing up? What were the, maybe non-tennis players, maybe tennis players that you looked up to?
Well, I was very lucky that my dad really made tennis for me fun, and kind of after I retired, when I worked with kids as a pro bono basis, one of the things I tried to make sure is that they're having fun, and it's the child that wants to play happen at all, essentially. I mean, I started a very humble background. I started playing tennis in a parking lot with a string drawn, and thankfully I had a father that really moved from that background. I always appreciated the sport. And the young kids here, back then we had 1 channel on TV, and as I mentioned before, I only got to watch the finals of the French Open and Wimbledon, and
So there's a lot